こんばんは。Hello, I'm Izumi Hasegawa, the head priest of the Shinto Shrine of ShintoInari in America. This evening, we will hold 東日本大震災慰霊祭, the memorial ceremony for the 11th anniversary of the Great East Japan Earthquake and Tsunami in Tōhoku. Please pray for peace for the Mitama who lost their lives during the tragedy. Also pray for the families of the victims. Thank you for joining our 東日本大震災慰霊祭.
Just before we start, here are some basic Shinto Shrine etiquette pointers. You did perform temizu. Please don't wear hats, caps, sunglasses, and silence or turn off your cell phone. Also refrain from drinking or eating during the ceremony. When you are participating in a Shinto ceremony, you should compose yourself as if you are meeting someone very important in a formal situation, where you are on stage and everyone is looking at you. Please face toward Los Angeles. If it is hard for you to stand due to health issues, it is okay to remain seated whenever the instructions are to stand. If possible, please perform the actions such as bows as if you are standing. Let's begin 2022's 東日本大震災慰霊祭 Memorial Ceremony for the Great East Japan Earthquake and Tsunami for Tōhoku. 主罰 Purification お供え物と参列者の汚れを払うために、お祓いの神様に汚れを払う祈願の歌を読み、大草を振って汚れを払います。読んでいる間及び払われている間は起立して頭を下げください。To purify the offerings and participants, the priest recites a prayer and waves a purification wand. While the priest is reciting the prayer to the spirits of purification, 神様, please stand up, perform a medium bow and hold a bow. The priest will wave the purification wand over the participants 4 times. Once for each of the cardinal directions. When your turn comes, please stand up, perform a shallow bow and hold a bow. Your turn depends on your direction from the shrine, which is located on Los Angeles. If you are located north of Los Angeles, then you will stand up and bow in the direction of Los Angeles while the priest waves the purification wand facing north. Please stand up and perform a medium bow and hold a bow. かけまくも賢きいざなぎの狼。つくしのひむかの立花の音の母に腹に。みそぎ腹へ玉石時になりませる腹へとの狼たち。もろもろのまがごと罪汚れあらんおか。腹へ玉い清め玉へと申すことを聞こしめせと。かしこみ申す。 Please be seated. I will now wave the peace purification wand to the nose. Please stand up and perform shallow bow and the Hoda bow. Please be seated. I will now wave this purification wand to the east. Please stand up and perform shallow bow and the Hoda bow. Please be seated. I will now wave this purification wand to the south. Please stand up and perform shallow bow and the Hoda bow. Please be seated. I will now wave this purification wand to the west. Please stand up and perform shallow bow and the Hoda bow. Please be seated.いっぱい、シングバウ。これから式を始めますという挨拶のいっぱいを神様に向かってします。神主に合わせて参列者も起立していっぱいします。About to pay respect to 神様 nature spirits, informing them the ceremony is beginning. Stand up and a deep bow along with the priest. Please stand up. I'm gonna count down. 3, 2, 1, deep bow. Please be seated. Tensen, presentation of the offerings. 神様にお供え物を捧げます。Presentation of the offerings to 神様 nature spirits.祭祀奏上 prayers 亡くなられた方々の魂が安らかな気持ちでいられるよう、また残された家族や友人の心にひとときの安らぎをもたらしてくださるよう、そして復興が進みますよう、神様にお願いする歌、祭祀を読みます。読んでいる間は頭をお下げください。A prayer is read for the 神様 to give peace to the victims' spirits.as well as bringing a healing moment to the spirits of family and friends who survive, and progress of recovery. Please perform medium bow and hold the bow while the priest is reading the prayer. Please stand up and perform medium bow and Nahoda bow. かけまくも賢きアメリカ出世稲荷神社のお前に、長谷川泉かしこみも作。今を遡ること11年前の春の弥生の10日余り1日、大方の人々日々の務めに励み、あるいは学び屋に勤しみ、老いたる沖縄大縄しばしの憩いに穏やかに過ごすさなかに、ゆくりなくも三陸沖をもとに東の国をにわかに揺るがしたも大なぎは、まどかに暮らす家は湯もさらなり、大空にそびえ立つ真柱太き高殿も取りこぼち、また押し寄す津波は家をも人をもことごとくわだつみの彼方へと押し流し、かかのみければ、穴悲しきかも、穴悔しきかも、老い若きの分かちなく、あまたなす罪なき人々のあたら尊き身命のつゆと消え失せたまい。辛くも災いを逃れし者らの暮らしにも深き影を落としたまいぬ。かかる出来事はことの葉を寄せるすべもなく、人の世の悲しみの極みなり。時へたる今にしても、未だ家族のもとに帰らざる御霊さえますますと悲しけれ。ゆえをもって痛みと悲しみの心を共にする人々ことりきたりて、お前にみけみき草草のもの捧げ祭りて、御霊沈めの見祭りを使え祭る様を、御心を大に渦ないお示して、狼の高き美しき玉先はえまして、ゆくりなくもみかまりし者らの、御霊残されては苦しみを抱えつつも、したたかに生きんとする者らの心安くなおめたまい。また、災いを被りたるまちまち村々を再びお子さんと古い励むます人らの身に、やましきことなく、煩わしきことなく、ひと日も早く元の安けき暮らしへと立ち返らしめたまいて、再び、やその巷は車の行き来しげく、海山の幸も豊かに、なりわい栄えゆくべく、守り導き先はえたまえと、かしこみ申す。Please be seated. 玉串拝礼、リーチャースティックオープリング。神様への感謝の気持ち、祈願を込めた玉串を捧げ拝礼します。参列者は代表者に合わせて自席にて起立して拝礼します。We solemnly offer the tamagushi with our gratitude and wishes to Kami-sama nature spirits. While your representative is offering tamagushi, please stand up and imagine holding, rotating, and placing the tamagushi and think about your heartfelt message to Kami-sama, the nature spirits. Then perform 2 deep bows, 2 claps, and the final deep bow synchronized with your representative. I am your representative for this Irei-sai, so please play with me. I'm gonna guide you. Please stand up. Just pick up the tamaguchi and walking to table. Rotating tamaguchi and holding tamaguchi both hands. Please say message to Kami-sama in your heart. Rotating tamaguchi and place tamaguchi on table. And play with me. First deep bow, 3, 2, 1, deep bow. Second deep bow, 3, 2, 1, deep bow. First clap, 3, 2, 1. Second clap, 3, 2, 1. Then one last time deep bow, 3, 2, 1, deep bow. Please be seated.決戦 Removal of the offerings 神様へのお供え物を捧げます。Removal of the offerings to 神様 Nature Spiritsいっぱい A single bow これで式終わりますという挨拶のいっぱいを神様に向かってします。神主に合わせて参列者も起立していっぱいします。Bow for paying respect to 神様 Nature Spirits to inform them the ceremony is finished. Stand up and a deep bow along with the priest. Please stand up. I'm gonna count down. 3, 2, 1, deep bow. Please be seated. Closing the ceremony. 慰霊祭にご参列いただきありがとうございました。神主がご挨拶をします。Thank you for your participation. I will now address the participants. It has been 11 years since we witnessed the tragedy. Some cities, their rebuilding project has been done, but some has not. And still many people in Fukushima can go back to their home. Seniors are losing their purpose of life. But when I visited Rikuzen Takata Middle School for the donation ceremony as a representative of Japan Tsunami Aid, I saw smiles of children. However, they need your support to show we have not forgotten what they experienced. The most important thing we learn from them is the preparation is the best protection of saving lives. So please check again your emergency carry-out bag. Before ending, I would like to take a moment in silent prayer for Mitama in the Ukraine who lost their lives, as well as for the families and friends who lost their lives once due to the invasion. And pray the war will soon be over. It is very sad why people never learn from the history is strange to me. People all too easily forget the past. Let's perform 1 minute of silent prayer for people in Ukraine. As we do for Irei-sai of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, I will ring a bell at the start and the end of the silent prayer. 黙祷。ありがとうございました。This is the conclusion of the 東日本大震災慰霊祭, the memorial ceremony for the 11th anniversary of the Great East Earthquake, Great East Japan Earthquake and Tsunami in Tōhoku. Our next omatsuri is April Tsunami on April 1st, 7 p.m. Pacific. It is in daylight saving, so make sure the time is correct for participating in the Tsunami site. Stay safe and be well. May the 神様 be with you. ありがとうございました。